Greetings everybody, it's me Knight, and today I'm going to be making a video on what karmic patterns that you need to be breaking right now. I just felt compelled to put this out today, and when these patterns come up in this reading, you might be working through these already, or how can I say, or just having a thought to manifest this in your future to break these things. So just be aware of that. So if you get alarmed and you feel like you're already doing this, hey, that's good on you. If you haven't done this and you feel like you need to do this, hey, if it resonates, take the message. But I'm just being guided again to put out a message on what karmic patterns do you need to be breaking right now to help your life smoothing out, to be in a better path towards your destiny, So it's going to be a pick a pile, 3 cards, and let's go. All right, so first pile is going to be the harvest card. So this is going to be your first pile, first card here, harvest. Second card is going to be the 8 of Pentacles. And the third card is the 4 of Cups. Pause the video if you need to. 1, 2, and 3. So let's go from there. All right. So let's start off with the harvest card. So pile 1. What is being guided for me to tell you? What karmic patterns do you need to be breaking right now? Let's see. So what I'm hearing right now, you might have come from a family or just you yourself where they've harvested money, meaning like they're frugal, scared to spend money, or you could have grew up in a family where you didn't have much. And then when some of your family members made it out of certain situations, or even yourself, to have a better way of living, you still feel like you have to hold tight on money. Something with you holding tight on money, or you feel like you're not, you might have had times where either you or your family felt like y'all weren't worth more, meaning like you might feel like, for example, say you're at a job and you could be the head CEO or the head manager, you'll just settle for being an assistant. Or you'll be selling for the assistant to the CEO. It's like, you can go that far, but something about you feel like, well, I feel like there's a person who's better than me who can fit that job description. That makes sense? And that's like a lack mindset, that fear, because that's affecting your abundance, not just monetarily wise, but just you as a spirit. Because your spirit, I'm being told, it wants to shine, it wants to commune with more people, it wants to network, it wants to really even be more of its authentic self. It's kind of like you don't recognize your true gifts. And also this can be spiritual as well. Again, as far as like seeing your spiritual potential, as far as like you might know that you're psychic, but you're afraid to put yourself out there because you don't want to be affected by people's negative energy. And not realizing that how protected you are by your angels. So you're kind of like blocking your harvest, you're blocking your abundance. So even if you're a positive person, this lack mindset, or I'm definitely hearing this is stemmed on from like passed on to you from generation to generation. It's playing out, it's affecting the true abundance that you can have. And as I'm saying that, I pulled the card, it's abundance, right? And they're telling y'all the trusted communication is coming through to you right now. And also, other than me speaking to this, I'm hearing some of you guys know this already about yourselves, and also your guides have been telling you this for a long time. And again, you might see other family members that know they could have achieved more than what they have, because again, you're meant to achieve in this life. Again, no matter what your heart desire is, you're supposed to achieve. Also, I'm hearing too, side message to speak out. With this invocation card, I'm hearing don't be afraid to reach out to your angels or God or whatever you believe in a little bit more. They can help you remove obstacles and to end these karmic patterns that you might be dealing with. And sometimes I'm hearing as well, you might have drawn people to you that you might have dated, or even friends that have this similar mindset, and which is not making it any better if you're with like-minded people who are too frugal with money, or just doing too much where they don't really recognize their worth in this world here, whether it be at their job or in their family. You could be the oldest child or youngest child. You have knowledge, I'm being told as well, and you might not even share it as much as you could because you're afraid of being ridiculed. And which is understandable, because I'm hearing some of you guys might have some certain family members who are not the best, maybe toxic or a little negative, I would say. I'd rather say negative. I don't like the word toxic. But again, they're just telling me to tell you, You will be removing these obstacles of any karmic patterns that you're dealing with, but they just want y'all to recognize and keep pushing forward. And if some of you guys are already trying to move on from this energy, kudos to you. They're telling me they're proud of you. Because again, you have a bright future more than what you know. And also, even though I said what was it, family, this stems on from family, like generational, I'm hearing there's also an occurrence that happened in a past life as well. There was times in your past life where you held yourself back. You're kind of like self-sabotage and put into a position of feeling like a victim where you couldn't do much. Definitely, again, with that past life emotions card came out. So right now they're just telling you how to continue to let go of the past and go with the flow as you're moving towards better new beginnings and continue to open your heart to a bright future. But nonetheless, again, they really want you to put yourself in this personal power, and they want to put an ending to this. Also, this can help. What can help you as well? Come here. Some of you guys might be very intuitive. If you guys astro travel, if you depend on your awareness, you may be able to speak to your guides and your angels a bit more in the astral realm to actually fix these issues, because a lot of these issues is also energy, okay, that's been carried out from other lives. And on the astral realm, you can do a little bit more. Well, not a little bit, a lot more on the astral realm than on Earth. So if you're able to do this, converse with them, speak about it, and when you awake, journal it and burn what you need to let go. And if you are not able to do this, you can do this with prayer and ask, and see what happens when you go to sleep that night. They might be able to put you into a dream or bring your soul into the astral realm to let you be aware, because every night we're always traveling, but you guys might not be aware of this. And that's for my deeply spiritual people who are already astral traveling. And if you have not astral travel, or you're not sure if you are able to, I'm hearing a simple prayer to ask and request. They will show you signs on how to get you out of this lack mindset and to realize how abundant you are. Okay, definitely. Again, look, guidance. So I pulled the next card, guidance. Okay, they're definitely trying to put you in your personal power. Is there anything else? Let's see. Anything else? I'm hearing they definitely want to try to transform as much as this by the end of the year. For some reason, I'm hearing this. Yeah, destroy. So earlier, if you noticed earlier, I pulled the death, right? Death and rebirth. To me, that's like an ending, destroying things, in my opinion. Look, destroyer, right? Endings. It's like, remember I was talking about letting go of soul patterns? Look what it says. I'm going to read it to you. It says, releasing what is potentially destructive, preparing for a new life. Remember I said y'all have more to look forward to? And look, they're trying to break y'all free from the past, okay? And then with the prostitute card that came out, it's pretty much saying accentuates the challenge of surviving without negotiating the power of your spirit. So it's kind of like, again, some of you guys have put yourself in a situation where you're not really accepting the true powerhouse that you are, you know. And when it says negotiate your power, it's like, you, again, remember I said you could be the CEO, but you decide to be the assistant. You could be the manager, but you decide to be the assistant to the manager. Or if you're in your family and you're the oldest or the youngest, you don't put yourself out there as much as your other siblings. It's like you harvest your own energy and not really sharing your true self. And that's what the spiritual side. And also with the money side, you just not step into your true power, knowing that you can lead. You don't have to keep following people. And it doesn't mean you have to be in the limelight like I'm on this camera, but again, there's more that you could do. Because again, they want this healed, and they've been trying to show you signs, like at this bottom of the deck. See how she's pointing at the picture here. And then also, again, some of you guys, I'm hearing y'all might be afraid to even show y'all true colors at work, because you might not feel like you have the credentials or the degree that you feel like you need to do a certain job. And so I'm being told to tell you, I'm gonna read this card here and tell you what this says, so you can actually understand why I made that statement. It says, delights in the arts without having to be a professional, alerts you of the danger of becoming superficial in your pursuits. Because see, when I'm being told your guys are not superficial, right? But sometimes you doubt your own gifts, okay? You hold yourselves back, and it could be because of, like, again, you might not, how can I say, you might be afraid that people are not gonna recognize your true gift as far as what you do at work, or if you are creative like art, and you feel like you might, again, need a certain certificate or a degree, but you don't, because it says the lights and the arts without having to be a professional, okay? Because they're telling me people will still come to you and still help you as you move up in life, especially in the career field, even if you don't have certain credentials. I'm hearing the divine will make a way. They're definitely telling you this telepathically. They're trying to tell you your visions. They're telling y'all to trust this knowledge. This is all in your Akashic record. I am being told you're going to a new cycle. They just ask y'all to have the focus and the clarity to trust yourselves and have the courage to move forward. Trust the feminine wisdom within, no matter if you're masculine or feminine, because the angels are bringing you a new start. Again, trust it. I keep hearing some of you guys might be clairvoyant. Remember, some of you guys might be psychic. Okay? And trust this. Because even though this is soulmate card here, I look at this as like your masculine and feminine. Even though it's two females here, I feel like this is you guys just divinely connected with the universe and your God and the angels and all that. And even with nature, it's the tiger, and y'all opposing before it. And again, with this feminine energy. Okay, trust, trust, trust. Because they're trying to tell you to trust what's within, this feminine energy within you, so you can go forward and your masculine energy to be active, right? And show your true nature. Like, see, so even though it says friendship, it's showing you as a supportive person. Like, put yourself out there to know that you can support, you can do what you need to do out in this life. You can request more money. You can come out of this frugal mindset or holding too tight of what you feel like you should be having in life. Again, I keep feeling like this mindset of lack or not realize you're supposed to radiate and shine. All right, because you do have a sacred purpose. Is there anything else before I end this message? All right, so if you see it says don't lack now. So normally we'll say don't back down. It says don't lack now. So for how I look at this again, don't put yourself in a mindset of lack again, okay? Listen to your heart as it says here. Embrace all the wounds. Remember you once have started these dreams. Remember you were once a warrior to fight for your own good. You still are indeed. You see that? Okay? And then also me in side message, don't tell everything. Don't tell your business because, again, some people might try to reap and take what's yours. So I'm hearing some of you guys might have a habit where y'all say too much about what you need or what you're trying to get in life. And then people steal your ideas or they'll speak negatively upon it, and it kind of blocks the manifestation from happening. So it says keep it to yourself. So it says you have brilliant and outstanding ideas with an unconventional style. So before you round up and perform it, keep it a secret to prevent yourself from judgment or competitive energy. Because again, you guys might have people comparing themselves. I think I stated this earlier, okay? And again, they telling y'all too as well, which y'all already are, continue to be grateful. And the more grateful you are, the better things can get. See the bigger picture. You're more than what you are. So that's the main message I'm getting for you guys. Power 1. If you like the reading, you like the message, thumbs up, subscribe. And I wish you guys a blessed day or night wherever you guys are. And blessed be everyone, whoever picked Power 1. All right. Okay. So whoever picked Power 2, the Eight of Pentacles. Let's see what karmic patterns you need to be releasing right now. Let's see. I'm hearing some of you guys might be workaholics. Y'all might overdo things or do too much. Y'all might have had times where y'all gave too much to people pleased too much. Or even if it wasn't people pleased, you just did too much. You overdid things. Even in relationships, you might have overstayed your welcome when you knew it was a bad relationship. And ignoring the signs to leave certain relationships or even leave certain family members behind or set boundaries. You kind of overdo things and it leads to burnout with your physical body or either spiritual or mental body. Okay? It doesn't matter what it is, whether it be work or all that. It's just like you kind of overexert yourself. I'm being told you need to learn how to rest more and trust the signs whenever there's a new beginning placed upon you. And also, again, some of you guys have been known to meet people who criticize you, but that's because you over-criticize yourself. Okay? You might have had times where you are a perfectionist. Okay? Even if it was with your looks or how you go out or present yourself, because I'm hearing you might have dealt with certain things where people body shamed you, or either if it wasn't body shaming, they knocked your dreams. They didn't really respect your dreams, or if it wasn't people, it's just you again doing too much to be a perfectionist or overdo things in your job or even your style of dress or your spirituality, overly do it, like instead of you waiting for the signs from God or the angels, you try to do as much as you can, instead of you just learning to sit down and be patient to wait for the messages. There's nothing wrong with going after, trying to be more spiritually evolved, but sometimes the best thing you can do once you've done everything is to sit and be patient, and let things come to you, come into that feminine energy, and to learn to receive and not be so masculine. Even if you're masculine feminine, you might be overly doing it, overly masculine and not balanced. Utilizing both energies correctly, masculine and feminine, okay? Because they're definitely trying to enlighten you with this hangman to rest more. They tell me you guys have a gift for manifestation. Y'all can manifest really well. Y'all are good with words. You guys are perfect how you are. So there's no reason to be a perfectionist, do too much. And they also trying to get these burdens off you. And they're trying to tell you there's no reason to have too many walls up. Again, you can't trust everybody, but just, again, they don't want you to overdo it. I just keep hearing that. And they definitely want y'all to recognize the signs with this Four of Cups that, again, you're worth more than what you know, and blessings will be coming. So I'm being told too, they're trying to teach you patience. So the karmic pattern I'm being told is you might be you might have had times where you're a perfectionist. If not perfectionist, you just overdo things. You give too much. You don't set proper boundaries. You also overanalyze or criticize yourself. So you might have had times where you're younger, before you got so spiritual, where you probably never realized this, where you might have criticized your own friends or family, not on purpose, but you were doing it to like better them, but it's how you addressed it or spoke to them. They might have perceived it as not the best. And I'm not saying you weren't right for that, but a lot of that energy has come back because here some people in your family I've known to be comparing each other or criticizing each other too much, holding secrets. Again, also a hard-working family where y'all overexerted yourself too much. And then when things didn't play in y'all favor, y'all got irritated about it because you feel like, well, I deserve more. Things of that nature. And even if you're not like that, it's, again, you have an energy of just over giving. Even if you're a nice person, you kind of overdo it. And you're affecting your spirit and soul. And what you don't know is if it starts affecting your energy, your spirit, it starts affecting the mental, then it's going to affect your health or your physical body. And your guardian angels does not want it to affect your physical realm here, okay? Yeah, they're definitely trying to transition you to better times. They also trying to get you out of this illusional state and let you know you're just as fine as who you are. You're good how you are. You're definitely in harmony with the divine, but you can get more connected with the divine the more you kind of like release the will to control. That's what I'm here. Some of you guys might have control issues, try to control outcomes too much, control your relationship too much. So it's not that you're a narcissist and like that. It's like, again, you might have had times even now where you're in love with somebody and they say they're going to change, but you kind of know they're not going to change. You'll stick around. It's like you're not able to let go, right? So some of you guys, it's hard for y'all to let go of relationships or certain family dynamics or just certain characteristics of yourself because you're a perfectionist and you feel like you deserve the best relationship, the best connections, which you do, and you subconsciously, you know this already, but you don't act on, like, you kind of know that you shouldn't be doing certain things like this, but you allow things to happen and you draw certain people that are technically hardworking like you, but they kind of overdo things. So like I'm hearing like you might be over giving in a good way, but you might meet people who are like good, but they're not always good. They're kind of falsified or putting a facade, and they'll put on a display with you in one way to show their character, but then they're actually something else and they actually waste your time. So like they'll overgive their energy in a negative way to you. So like you might find yourself meeting friends or being in relationships where people give to you, yes, but they don't give it to you as much, but they keep investing energy in you because they see you as value, but they still might not be able to like treat you correctly. And your guys want you to recognize the signs because you're looking at like, oh, they're trying in this relationship, but you know they're not trying as much. You know, and that's all because you kind of feel like you know everything. Like a part of you might feel like you know everything, or you might have had times where you feel like you know everything. So the karmic pattern needs to stop. When I'm being told is, again, as far as like, again, with your work, overdoing it. Also with spirituality, overdoing it, you gotta learn to be patient. So take whatever is meant for you. So if you feel like you're on a spiritual path and you're kind of overdoing it, you need to learn to be patient with spirit, take that part. If you feel like you're overdoing the relationships and you keep sticking around with people who are not the best, hey, that's the pattern need to end for you, okay? If you around your family, you know they're not the best, set some boundaries. So take that as your pattern that you need to end. Okay, take whatever aspect of what I've stated and go with it. And if it's all of it, take heed to this, because again, it's something about you doing too much. Again, like I said, and it's gonna work differently for everybody because I'm speaking to a collective. But once you get this in alignment, I'm hearing justice be brought to you, more balance be brought to you, right? Definitely, and things move on faster than what they are right now, and you have better clarity, right? Because again, you're not meant to be like working that hard here in this life. Okay, nothing in this life is easy per se, but you don't need to be on go like you are right now, because they're afraid that you might burn out. Yeah, again, you have more with the sun card. This is your light. They don't want that to burn out. Anything else you're trying to tell me with power too? Yeah, they're telling y'all to seek solitude, take a break from society or the world if you can. Focus on yourself with this Hermit card that popped out. It says seek solitude to focus intently on your inner life and serves personal creativity. See, it's like personal, yourself. Again, I feel like you guys might be doing too much for others. Some of this might have stemmed from father figure issues. You might have had issues where your father had a similar energy. But they also want you to know that you're always supported and guided in a positive way. That's what I'm definitely hearing. Because right now they're trying to keep you in this pure state, like this virgin. Your angels right here, because they're sharing so much love to you unconditionally and constantly. They just want you to recognize these negative patterns that need to like break away from you. And I'm gonna pull one more card from this deck and I'm gonna end it. Yeah, again, they want you to devote more time to yourself. Devote more time to yourself. Even if you are, they feel like you could do more. Because it says, really, you have been working hard, but this situation requires a little bit more effort. You're almost about to reach your goals. Keep it up. So again, I'm hearing the more time you devote to yourself, right, it's going to help you manifest your goals easier, because you're going to have a clear mindset what you need to do instead of focusing so much on other people. Okay, and so that's all I'm hearing with you guys. Was it Pile 2? If you liked the video, subscribe, and I wish you guys a blessed day or night wherever you guys are around the world, and blessed be everybody whoever picked Pile 2. All right. Okay, so whoever picked Pile 3 with the 4 of Cups, let's see what negative pattern you need to break, what negative karmic pattern needs to be broken from you. Let's see what your guys got to tell you guys. What am I hearing? All right, so I'm hearing right now, you guys, sometimes y'all are focused on the wrong thing. So meaning like, y'all might just be so focused on what you got, or focused on the heartbreaks or hardships you had in your life, and not seeing the true potentials of what you're meant to have. Meaning like, you have enough, right? You know, you might feel loved, but it's like sometimes you kind of get back into your emotions where you feel like, am I enough? Like self-worthiness, or you might have had people make you feel like out in the cold. The reason I'm saying is because if you, as you know, you had picked the 4, like you chose this card here, 4 of Cups, which is power. Behind that was the 5 of Cups, okay? But you really not recognize that potential that you're meant to shine. No matter what rough times you've been through, I'm hearing they're gonna move quickly. You're meant to have more balance in your life, because I'm hearing you've had times where you're very unbalanced, up and down, possibly even since childhood. I'm hearing some of you guys might have moved around a lot, lost a lot of friends, always going through losses. I'm hearing this group, you always go through like a lot of losses that affect your emotions heavily, whether it be with family, friends. Like I'm talking about actual loss, like possibly people passing away, or either people moving away, leaving you, or people backstabbing you, lovers breaking away from you unexpectedly, or if you didn't know about it, they just left you on the cold without giving you a true answer that you looked for. So it left you to be on guard and separate yourself from people a lot, and you're always like alone. But at the end of the day, you always try to have a light in your mind to be to make yourself feel like you're gonna be okay, but it's hard. It's hard to see the new beginnings when you're feeling so down and out. So I'm hearing like you have an energy where some of you guys where you might carry these hidden depression moments where you might have had this energy of depression or feeling down, where something abrupt will happen to put you in this negative state of feeling stuck. I don't really want to say depression per se, but some of you guys, yeah, depressed, or you might be feeling depressed right now about life, when everything's gonna move forward. Not seeing this Ace of Cups is coming, because which you do have, but I feel like a lot of your family might have times where they've had a lot of struggles, definitely emotions with relationships. I'm hearing this relationships, and I'm hearing it's passed on to you, and you're supposed to break this so it won't go to your children if you decide to have children. And if you already have children, you're still supposed to break this energy here of feeling like, some of you guys, I was hearing 3 different collectives, like you feel like you're not worthy of love. And it's not that you don't love yourself, it's just like people are not really loving you the way that they should, whether it be family or friends. And also, if it's not love, it's just also just people not really realizing the potential within you, which you shouldn't be looking for validation for these things. But at the end of the day, your angels telling me though, even with that stated, people do see the potential in you, they just don't acknowledge it. So they're trying to tell me this: don't let that get you down when others don't see the potential in you, because they know you're not really seeking validation or a pat on the back. But at the end of the day, don't let that get you stuck in an irritated, negative mood. Even if a lover does you wrong and you know you didn't deserve it, don't let that get you stuck to them. Because sometimes I'm hearing some of you guys have times where y'all stay in situations too long with people, or either once they leave you, you stay at home in a down state too long. So even if you're listening to music that's trying to uplift you, you're not doing anything actively, though. You're not going out, you're not doing anything. And so what happens is it affects your aura and your energy, keep you stagnant from progressing to see the new potential. Because again, I'm hearing you have this chariot moment coming, okay? And they're telling me to tell you to follow your heart with this 8 of Cups here, because you have this 10 of Pentacles state coming towards you soon. Definitely for me really quick. I'm here within the next 8 weeks to 8 months with this 8 of Wands here, where you're going to feel more grounded and more with yourself here on Earth. Any types of conflict will be over with. They're definitely trying to bring you this clarity with this Saturn, because some of you guys might be also going through a Saturn return right now. I do know we're in Saturn retrograde right now, I think from August to November 15th. But again, they're trying to bring you this balance and fortune in your life. So what they're trying to tell me is this: try to keep inspired, try to keep that passion within. And again, the karmic pattern needs to be broken. Again, with 3 collectives, some of this is you being sad too long about certain situation in your life, doing too much reflecting. It's okay to reflect, but some of you guys are reflecting so much that you can't even see the light on your future, especially in your love life with other people that you would like to date, or you don't see the light in your own family where they might have done you wrong a lot, and it's hard for you to forgive them. So I'm being told you need to learn to forgive them, to, and even if you are not able to tell them personally to their face, forgive them in your heart so you can free that burden and spiritual weight off you, because that's a soul tie, that's an energetic cord. It's kind of like putting obstacles in your life to really see the true happiness that you deserve, okay? And also, some of you guys just don't have a lot of drive in you no more because you feel beat down by the world. So again, this is negative thought patterns as well. So other than outside influences and family, a lot of these are negative thought patterns that are passed on to you from certain people in your family. They were like this, and now you have it. So this thought pattern needs to go, because if not, it can continue to every once in a while manifest certain things in reality. You don't really know it. And then you might think, oh, I know I'm doing good, I know I'm doing my meditation, but you don't understand this is shadow that's carried over you. It's not an entity, it's just a thought form, okay? Right? Because, getting with this, it's kind of like when people have a time where they want to control everything. They think that they should have power, right? Because that's what makes them look like a successful person in life. Or I need to get all these degrees. That's their ego talking. It's a thought pattern, because their family has been known to have, they might have came from a family that's full of regal people, full of money. So I need to pass on the torch, which is fine. But then they get too much in their ego, and it's like, I'm arrogant and I'm better than people. And so that's how sadness can be. And negative situations, like I told you in this reading, where it can become a thought form and they can start manifesting things over you. This makes sense. And you're like, what's going on? Because you're not gonna be able to see it, because it's not an entity, it's not a demon, it's a thought form. Okay? So again, they're just trying to renew this passion into you in your heart, and they're offering you this with this Page of Cups and let you know, hey, you know this. Some of you guys are very aware of something you're told, and you can heal this, and your life will be even smoother than what it is. Because I am being told a lot of you guys are very spiritual, and also be careful of the energy that's around you, as far as from others, because some of you guys are very empathic, and y'all soak up a lot of energy as well, which adds on to these negative energies that I stated. Okay, because you guys are being shown as a high priest or a high priestess. Doesn't matter if you're doing tarot or channeling, you have like a gift of empathy. Okay, you're very intuitive. So yeah, this will definitely clear up, and you'll be getting blessed good deeds and things you've done in the past with the Six of Pentacles, putting you to this Ten of Cups state. Because again, if you feel stuck with this Hanged Man, it's not just because of people who might have done you wrong or things that's happened in the family. You just got to trust what you don't see that's coming, that you're going to be transitioned with the Six of Swords to go into this Emperor state. And they're definitely going to be removing these burdens. So see how this crow smooth these burdens out? They are. They don't want you to ever continue to think that you're always going to be out in the cold with people or with yourself. You're meant for the love. You're meant for more. They just ask y'all to be patient, like this angel card here. Anything else? Oh, wow. God. Also, again, try not to, some of you guys might be overjudging yourselves. Don't. And they said again, the universe is like avenging you. They're trying to bring you this justice. This is twice the Judge card here. They tell me to tell y'all to hold on to y'all vision, because whatever y'all want in life will come and manifest. Definitely. And I'm gonna put one more card out of this other deck. Anything else? Yeah, remember I talking about like this could be blocking your success. So everything's be different. Some of this might be towards your love life, your work, and all that. But they said identify this blockage and recognize it. Okay. So it says somewhere within your mindset. Remember I was talking about saying mental construct. That's where it's coming from. It says somewhere within your mindset there is a blockage of energies that prevents you from reaching your goals. Search for it as soon as you can, or you could. See what I'm saying? Because I literally stated this. And remember I was talking about also you picking up other people's energies. Look, set boundaries, so you don't feel other people's energies as you're healing. Okay, right? That's what I'm saying. Because here it says set boundaries. This probably protects you from absorbing too much into the unnecessary energies and preserve you to your true state of mind. It's all about mental. You guys go through a lot of mental things again when I'm here. Okay. They're tired of you having these conflicts. They're trying to bring you peace. But recognize the blockage so you can remove it from you, so you can go forward in a great way in your future. So that's when I'm here with you guys. Power 3. If you enjoyed the video, thumbs up, subscribe. And I wish y'all a blessed day wherever y'all live. Blessed be everybody.